But touching on Lil Baby recently, KD went on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast and was talking about how majority of the people, the young guys in the locker room, they're banging Lil Baby. He said that's all they listen to, and he says that he still tries to bang Drake. But do you feel like Drake kind of handed the torch to Lil Baby, or has Lil Baby kind of surpassed Drake as of now? Because when you look on the and the charts and stuff and recent music that's been dropping, Lil Baby has been like all over, and a lot of people are rocking with Lil Baby. But do you think it's the Drake era starting to come to an end and Baby's carrying the torch, or do you think it's Drake's still the king as of right now, but you think Baby is not too far behind him?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, because Drake be doing the same thing too.
I feel like Drake as J. Cole.
Yeah, they all ego high. He'll drop an album or two here. He was like Mace. He was on everybody's joints.
That's what he does.
And then he come out with an album, then he hide, which is good. You know what I mean? You don't want to burn yourself out.
He drops singles though when he doesn't drop an album.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how long an artist can last now.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you as of now, I mean, you've seen what okay. I think Baby, like we had the conversation a few podcasts ago, that we think Baby will still be relevant in another 5-6 years.
Yeah, I think Baby will.
He'll be relevant.
Lil Baby will.
You think Lil Durk will be as well? I feel like Lil Durk, he's had a great year so far.
No, because the singing, the melodic
thing is in.
Singing hook is in now. Right?
Yeah.
And as long as it's in, Durk will find his place.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I liked about King Von, because Von was more a storyteller.
He was.
And that will caught a lot of people. Mm-hmm. This is where I was going with this before. This is why a lot of elders like Pac, when we were younger, Pac was speaking on issues that everybody can relate to. Mm-hmm. Old, young, however. If you can relate on pain, if you can relate on stress, and you can relate to injustice, that's across the board. And you start speaking substance that older people, younger people, and everybody starts speaking on. Mm-hmm. That's why Pac was able to touch all lives when he was out. Right? Uh-huh. So that's what I think Baby can do, but he has to keep it. He has to keep it really, really the way he write. He got to start touching a little more issues. Like when he did that.
The Bigger Picture. That was a Grammy nominated song, I believe.
Yeah.
And a lot of people mess with that.
But that's what I'm saying. It works.
It works. But I know he said that he doesn't want to seem like a political rapper.
See, you can't. That's your job. What you gonna keep talking about trapping all day?
But that's where he's from, the streets. So he's just rapping.
But listen,
knows,
Jeezy.
Right?
Listen, this is why Jeezy's fade out.
Jeezy?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because he stopped. He stopped talking about the dope, but he couldn't move to a different era. Mm-hmm. Like when he did that, My President's Black.
Yeah.
The whole 9 joint, right? Mm-hmm. It went crazy, right? Mm-hmm. It caught the attention of everybody. But what I'm saying is, substance is substance.
Okay.
You ain't got to be preachy with it. Just if you're a rapper, stay in your lane.
You feel like they package it in the good
If you
way.
keep doing what you doing, you came in when you was 20 and 19, and you got 25 and 30, it's gonna get old.
Do you think, besides, I don't know if Baby you can really count him, do you think there's any rapper today that's similar to Tupac, the way they speak on issues and things like that? Or I think there hasn't been a rapper yet that do something like that can speak to the masses of everyone, that everyone can relate to the music?
Nas.
I'm talking about like today, as of today.
I'm telling you, Nas.
I get it, Nas. I'm talking about as a newer generation.
A newer generation.
Yeah. Is there anybody that,
No, it was Boosie was getting there. You could tell the energy they was bringing. Mm-hmm. DMX had it, but DMX still late 80s, 90s, get on 2000 artists.
Yeah,
so,
he's been in the game for a while.
For a very long time. Well, you got people who do a lot of the streets and a lot of the battles.
Right.
He's a battle rapper. But what I'm saying is I say Nas is because Nas is relevant. He just won a Grammy. And if Nas would have never won a Grammy, nor if Nas wouldn't have been throwing out albums for the last 4 years, I could never speak his name. He'll just be the era from the gold. He'll be a rapper from the golden. But I'm saying though, he'll be another rapper from the golden age, right? But this man is dropping projects now, and it cleaned a lot of bodies, and he's still speaking. He never changed. That's what I like about Nas. He never changed.
Yeah, he stayed the same for all this time.
Now let me ask you a question.
He still speaks.
Nas is still the same.
Yeah, because I was listening the other day. I went back to listen to It Was Written, and I'm like, he still raps the same
That's
as he did back then, you know?
That's why he's going to be another one that's going to be one of the greatest rappers ever to live.
Yeah.
Because his longevity, and he never changed it like Pac.
Right.
You never changed.
Yeah.
He kept it Nasir. He kept it Queensbridge. He keep it political. He keep putting that knowledge on you. And when at a time people thought he was leaving, that he did. He faded out a little bit. But they was taking jabs at him.
Yeah.
And he had a research came in, and Mom's passed away, and he just went heavy. Right?
Yeah.
And then he came back out, and you could felt a little anger. But Nas that's my favorite MC. And I'm not just saying that, but it's his record to tell you alone.
Yeah. So I think Baby could be it.
Baby gonna have to switch up sooner or later.
Cause he got the streets, and he did dabble in the the political world a little bit.
No, what he did was he shows you his skills, his versatility.
Okay.
What he can do. Now if he's willing to go down that lane on every album and put at least one track out.
Okay. That's respectable. He could do something like that.
Right?
Yeah.
In every track, he could talk about how to move forward as being a young man to a young adult and investing. Like a person like Nipsey. Oh, Nipsey was a Tupac.
Nipsey was.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Yeah.
Because he spoke on the same issues. Right? And Nipsey was the same on everything he had.
All around.
But it was always different topics.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They write like topics. So every album was a topic.
He's the one that got me to look into Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency was.
Oh yeah, I caught that. I caught him. I watched him.
Ago.
Yeah, he caught me on that too.
So he put a lot of people, onto stuff that we never really knew about. So.
Well, they always annoying because there's always investors around.
Yeah.
Or somebody tell them how to invest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody knows what. Everybody used to clown Nas like Jay won. Jay was this because he won because he got the bag.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Jay did, but Jay was one dimensional. Now Jay not now he's not.
Yeah.
He's kicking it, that knowledge now.
I mean, look at Nas. Nas got the bag too recently.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm telling you is, don't never count nobody's pocket.
Right.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
But I like him. I like Nas, but I think for what you asked me earlier, I think Nipsey was the one, the new generation that was close to Pac.
Yeah.
There'll be another, and it's sad that you didn't get to see him
blossom.
Really blossom to what he was about to blossom to.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was younger, he was straight crippin', then he went to.
He was dropping mixtapes.
It was getting better and better. Yeah. Then he got more conscious. Then he just started writing.
And his album before he died, remember his album got nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
It was
or Grammy or Granny?
Grammy. Sorry about that. I don't know how I'm speaking today. But yeah, he got nominated for a Grammy. So he was on his way up to the top, and it's sad, that what happened. But
he did. I guess he's living a human life. And it was, I guess it was done for him. And it's hard for us to understand that as humans, the death. But once you get it and understand it, we only here for a split second.
Yeah.
So enjoy your life.
Yep, 100%.